What's up everyone, Sag here, and today we're going to be going over more changes. Now, I still have a little bit of footage from we'll say the old test patch, so what I'm going to be doing is having that footage alongside the new test footage, so hopefully we can get sort of a before and after comparison. They've done a lot of stuff with toys in this patch, and we will be going over all of it together. So now I have it zoomed in for people of poor eyesight, such as myself. This should help out a lot. I don't have to squint. So they added Gecko, a tier 1, 2-3, really already a really good stat line. Toy broke, gained +1 health, so added that to Puppy Pack. So basically they changed Ladybug to basically be this exact ability, but it gains attack. So it looks like they want to keep the new abilities for new pets and sort of keep the old abilities. They don't want to really change the identity of the old pets, is from what I'm seeing. A lot of backlash from the community about that as well. And let's actually take a look at Gecko for a second. So we're on the test server as well. So we have Gecko. Look at that. Toy broke, gained +1 health. Looks cute. I really like him. And of course, they changed a few other things that we will be going over as well. Get back to here. So we have changed Beetle from a 1-3 to a 1-2. I think that's fine. I think Beetle was actually pretty strong at a level 1 because it automatically gains honey. That's actually really good. Changed Chipmunk, stock, sell, stock one gold copy of this pet's food perk. So now it's no longer free. They actually cost money, but it won't be replacing the shop food. It's now stocking the food, so it doesn't actually replace it. They've done like a new thing where stocking food actually goes off to like the far right. So I think that's pretty good. We don't replace food anymore, we just stock it. And I think that's sort of where the 1 gold compensation comes from. Changed fish. Level up, give 3 friends +1 attack, +1 health. So they decided that 2 friends was too poor. And I can sort of see that, but I think it was fine either way. It didn't really matter. I think like with tier 1s, it doesn't really matter what their abilities are, because you're just going to get rid of them anyways, or you're supposed to get rid of them anyways. So I guess that's fine. Changed Ladybug. Yeah, see, they changed Ladybug because this was basically the same as the Gecko, 1-3 to 1-2. Friend gains perk, gain +2 attack until end of battle. So more of its original identity, but now it's friend gains perk. It's not just like you can't just buy food randomly. You actually have to buy a perk food, which I don't think is too horrible. And this is more in par for its old ability. Change mouse, 2-1 to a 1-2. Sell stock 1 free apple. That's actually really good. That's actually really, really good, because now with the way the stock ability works, you aren't replacing the shop food. You're actually getting it in the stock area. Remove from Puppy Pack, Otter. Interesting. Change Drill. Faint, Brink friendly, tier 2 or lower toy. So this was basically Tabby Cat. So they got rid of the ailment, and now it has Tabby Cat's old ability, which I'm assuming that Tabby Cat has now changed. I still think this ability's ass. I still think it's really, really bad. But I don't know. They're changing toys a lot in this patch, trying to make them better, which I think is a really good thing. Changed Dromedary. They actually just changed it straight back, which I am very happy for. I already think Dromedary was not that good, and just to straight up make it even worse was a odd thing. So I'm glad they reverted that change. Frigate Bird, 2-4 to 2-5. Friend gains ailment. Remove ailment. Works 1 time a turn. So basically just got the drill ability. I think that's fine, because I don't think this ability was all right, but Frigate Bird's old ability was borderline useless, and I think this is interesting. I think this is an interesting ability that Frigate Bird can actually use, especially in Puppy Pack that is now a lot of ailment and perk related. Changed Hedgehog. They decided Hedgehog was too good. This is really unfortunate. This is the worst change by far. 2-4-6 again, and it's probably because of Flying Squirrel. Or honestly, I don't know. Hedgehog with triggers is just unreal. Changed Lemur, and this is the big thing. So they aren't I don't know if they're actually changing the first one. What's the tier 1 called? Let's find it real quick. Where are you? Where are you? Right there, the ferret. So no, ferret is still buy, but for some reason they changed lemur to buy or toy broke, which I think is really good because that means you can actually keep these pets on your team. One thing I did notice as well, so the tier 1 didn't get it, and I'm pretty sure the tier 6 didn't get it. Not Puma. Where are you? Mongoose. Yep, that is also just buy. I'm assuming because the tier 6 toys are just so good, but if we go to tier 5, Stingray is buy or toy broke. So, very interesting things to see there. Let's get back to this. Changed Lizard. Yeah, I think Lizard with this ability is borderline useless, so I'm glad they at least upped it to 2 times a turn, but I think they could have it 3 times a turn and it would still be fine. And here we go, my son. If you lost the last battle, give friends 1 health. Now it's end turn. If you lost last battle, give friends 1 health. So now it's not even a buy, you have to keep it, which I actually think is even worse than Old Snail. Because now you actually have to keep my son on your team, and nobody wants to do that. So, I don't know, I think I might start a petition to just get Snail back to original, not original, but what we all know and love, what we're all used to by, if you lost last battle, give your friends +1/+1. Change Tabby Cat. Gain perk, give friends 1 attack until end of battle. So it's, I suppose, better than this ability, but it's straight up worse than its old ability, and Tabby Cat was never used before, which means it'll probably never be used again. But I don't know, with Puppy Pack, there's a lot of perk gaining abilities, so maybe, like, I don't know, maybe you can do something about it. It just seems too weak to me. Seems too weak. Change Worm to a 1/2 to a 1/3. Okay. I didn't realize that was necessary. Changed Camel. Give the nearest friend behind +1/+2. Finally, they realized that Camel is so fucking strong to finally nerf it. They have, I swear to God, they have only ever buffed Camel for like 9 months now. It's only gotten better and better and better. So this is the first nerf that we've really seen happen to it. Changed Goldfish from a 1/1 to a 1/5. That's kind of good. That's kind of really good. Oh, wait, no, Goldfish is a tier 3. Actually, okay, Goldfish is still trash. But at least it feels a little bit better to be able to keep it on your team. Changed Llama to a tier 4, 2/5. Empty Space, +1/+2. Okay, so they just don't want it to be as trash here. Because clearly Owl was superior than Llama in every single way. So they did it back. And Owl has been nerfed. 3/2 to a 1/2, makes sense. Porcupine, hurt or faint, deal 3 damage directly back. Am I missing something? Deal 369, directly back. Oh, I see. That's what it is. They capitalized the or. They really want you to notice that. Changed Puppy. Buy or toy broke. I very much like this change. I still wish there was better ways to break toys other than the drill / Tabby Cat. Because honestly, right now it's pretty bad. But this is a nice change of pace. I'm gonna have a video on toys, so we're gonna see the before and after how toys work. Changed Armadillo tier 4 to tier 5. Start of battle, give all pets 8, 16, 24 health. That's crazy. I don't even know what they're doing with Armadillo. I don't even know if that's good, to be honest with you. Changed Bison, added to Turtle Pack, removed from Puppy Pack. So back to Turtle, out of Puppy. Interesting. I mean, it's fairly normal. I'm sure Turtle Pack is going to be played virtually the same way as it is now. Gariel, buy or toy broke. Beautiful. Jerboa. Now, this was big. I thought they were going to change Owl or Worm, which they did. Buffed Worm, nerfed Owl, and now they nerfed Jerboa. Eats apple, give friends 1/1. Works 2 times per turn, which is very interesting. I thought they would have done something different than just slap triggers onto it, but it seems like that's the direction they've headed for a lot of things. But if you think about Jerboa with this new ability, it is still strictly always better than Penguin if you can get at least one apple. And it's going to be very easy to get one apple because you're most likely always going to have a worm on your team. I think if you are running Jerboa, you have to run a worm or you have to run owl. And in that case, it's strictly always better than Penguin. Just straight up, always. So I think this change is probably needed because there's so many ways to get apples now. But it's kind of weird to even have this. Like, you make Jerboa better. It's too good. Now you have to nerf it. Don't really like that. Tier 5, 3-5. Oh, Tier 5. That makes sense. Tier 4 Panther was way too strong. Perks are 2 times stronger, 3 times, 4 times. They're just changing the wording for it, but also making it Tier 5. Makes sense, though. Change Whale Shark from a 3-6 to a 1-4. That's unreal, but it also makes sense because it's just... I feel like it's strictly better than most pets. It's very easy to just buy perks. Every perk that you buy on Whale Shark is a pair, which is pretty damn good. Oh, wait, no. Whale Shark is +1/+1, right? Let's make sure I'm not talking out my asshole right now. It's a Tier 4 Whale Shark. No, it is +2/+2, so it is always, and it's ailment. So yeah, I feel like it's always really good. I feel like Whale Shark is pretty damn strong. So it makes sense. This makes sense. Eagle to Tier 4. Something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. Summon 1 4/4 level 1 pet from the next shop tier. 8/8/2, 12/12/3. This is weird. I feel like this is really weird. So does that mean... when you're on Tier 6, it should still give you Tier 6s, right? I'm assuming that's how it works. It's so weird to me to see it on Tier 4. I feel like it's going to be crazy strong on Tier 4, actually. So I kind of don't know. And you're going to be able to get it to level 2 super quickly, and then you pill it on turn 9 to get a level 2 8/8 Tier 6. I don't know, man. That sounds really good to me. I think they just made Eagle better. I can't tell. They don't get the base stats, but that just seems better to me in my mind. Changed Moose. Now it is unfree shop. Give one random friend +3 health for each Tier 1 shop pet. So they just strictly made it better from 2 to 3. I don't know, man. Still don't like unfreezing shop. I don't know. I just don't like Moose. I haven't liked Moose for a really long time. Seagull to Tier 4, 4/3. Doesn't really matter what tier Seagull is on. Stingray, buy or toy broke. Beautiful. Turkey, they have finally nerfed Turkey. And not only have they nerfed Turkey, there's something special that they've nerfed that I have literally been talking about since, like, day 2 of German Shepherd's release. Spoiler, it's German Shepherd. Changed board. Let's actually just go to German Shepherd now. Friend summon, give 25%, 50%, 75%. I have been saying this since the dawn of time. German Shepherd, that's all it needed. 25, 50, 75%. Not only is it cleaner, it's a clean 25, 50, 75, but now it is not so absurdly broken. Let's go back to Vor. 3/2 to 7/7. That's a drastic change in stats. Give friends 1/1 for all empty spaces. Isn't that the same? Each, all? It's still bad, but at least it's not a 3/2. Changed Cat. Oh, and now it just works 3 times a turn, which I think is much better. 2 times a turn for a Tier 6 seems kind of sad. So I'm glad that they made it 3 times. Of course, German Shepherd, fucking finally. Lionfish, deal 4, 8, 12. Repeat for each 10 attack this has. So they decided just to nerf it slightly, which I think is actually needed, because I think Lionfish was the new Nurse Shark, way too strong. Changed to Mammoth. They literally just took off repeat of this S50 attack. This honestly made no sense at all, but I kind of liked it. It made no sense, but I liked it, because at least there was some incentive to getting your Mammoth to 50 attack. Oh, God. Changed spell. I'm assuming that's pill because there's nothing for 2 gold. So 2 to 1 gold. Yeah, exactly. Please keep pill at 1 gold, for the love of God. Changed bread. Old perk does nothing. Sell for 1 gold. I know a lot of people were like, hey, if you pill or destroy your beluga sturgeon, you should be, I think there's a good probability that you should just, that bread should do something. And I agree. I think bread should do something. And so I like that. I like that a lot. As far as I know, they didn't do much else on the test server. Of course, you still can't, you still can't play with the other stuff, but I think that's fine as well. And honestly, this patch looks a lot better. Like, again, they're tweaking. I think they fixed shrimp. They fixed a few bugs. They just didn't, like, specify. But they fixed a few bugs. I think they're still working out some like, design stuff. So I think I want to try to get in here and get a triple. Beautiful. So I think they changed the way I guess it's a discovery effect. I know it is discovery from... what's it called? Battlegrounds. So let's actually see how the new discovery effect works. So let's combine the gecko here. Oh, and it just straight up picks 2 of them. There's an X. What happens if I roll? If I click, that means this one's going to go away. That's interesting. Wait, do they pop up on the right now, not the left? It's very interesting. It's a lot less invasive, I'll say. Did they do anything with toys? That's a better question. No, so it still comes up in this direction. I'm assuming that they fixed this glitch where if you come out... So now what happens here? I can't buy it. I can't pick it. That's interesting. So if I choose to freeze this one, can I freeze this one also? What if I roll? What if I in-turn? Can you just keep your 2 options open? That's actually really interesting if you can keep options open. Straight up, you can keep them. That's crazy. And then I think they also fixed the shop, so now you can get back up to 5, and you get 2 of these, and I'm assuming these stocked options come up over here on the far right. So let's buy one. Let's buy the beluga sturgeon. And there we go. It poofs away. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. It looked like it would be really weird there, but it's not as bad as I first thought it would be. I just swapped them. What the hell? Anyways, what does Gecko do? Toy broke. Okay. Beluga sturgeon probably doesn't need to be up front. So that's an interesting way to have it. So it's not so invasive. I wonder... I suppose what I am wondering now at this point is how is that exactly going to work? So it comes up on the right side now. I guess you can just straight up leave these 2 spots open. I kind of like that you can continue playing even though you have your options still here. I think that was... I've wanted to be able to do this for a little bit of a while too. Since they first introduced the Discover effect. I say for a little bit of a while. It hasn't been that long. Since they first introduced the Discover effect, I've wanted to be able to still play while that's going on. I want to try to find another level up. Beautiful. Comes up again. Okay, we'll freeze Owl. So what happens if I don't freeze the puppy? What happens if I just roll? Straight up gives it away. Okay. And, suppose I'll get you in here. I probably could have riced my guy to show the stock effect. If I can get another one, maybe I can still show that. He got rid of my garlic, you bastard. Oh, I could pill beluga sturgeon, too, to show off the bread. Okay, so this is the stock effect. This works. We get the health from Gecko. And, oh, see, that's so good. That actually feels really good. To be able to get a toy immediately. So, I'm not even going to go over it that much, but when I was playing before this patch with toys, it feels really bad to use something like Puma, because you just have to fucking take anything you can get. Oh, I also have noticed, look at that, there's one missing from Tier 3. I suppose because they moved Llama up and took Eagle down. So weird to see Eagle at Tier 4. Doesn't that just make... That makes Eagle so good, I swear to God. So let's see this. Look at that. On the far right here, just pushes them over. How would that push... How would that push affect... Like, if you had everything full, and you tried to stock two things, I wonder how that would affect it. Does this break a toy, too? Let's just see. No, and I wonder how these two work together. Like, is this one going to trigger, and then this one triggers it based on high attack? There's so many new things now that, that I have to explore. I wanted to pill as well to get my dolphin. That's cool. One gold, and then boom. Oh, it sells for 1 gold, and then it has bread on it, so it sells for 2 gold. That's good shit. Oh, we got an eagle there, too. I know I just, like, ruined everything that I've ever done, but I want to see eagle get played here. I want to pill eagle, too. That's going to be interesting. So let's see, we should just straight up get a tier 4 out of here. We do, it was a caterpillar. We're going to lose before I get to test everything, but that's fine. So let's get this out of here. This should not replace anything, as far as I'm aware. Good, just pushes it over. Let's hold that. Let's actually pill eagle, see what we get. Can we get multiple eagles out of eagle, I'm wondering? That would be interesting. So now we have a Gariel instead of lemur. I actually want to know how this works. When this toy breaks, which one are we going to get to choose? Which one is going to be the ultimate decision? Your health, right? Yeah, so meat bone is pretty decent. And you know what? Give my rice to you. I just realized Owl won't get a mouse. I don't really care. I think I'm going to get rid of Owl. I'm not running Jerboa or any food thing. So he's got a mango. Get disintegrated. Now let's see what happens here. We go to tier 4. This breaks. Mouse gone. That triggers. Gecko triggers. Which one triggers first? Okay, lemur triggered. I get radio. And then Gariel triggered. Okay. Yeah. I still wish there was a better way to break toys. There needs to be like one more higher tier pet that breaks toys, because it can't just all be Mandrill. It really can't. It's not... I still don't think it's good enough. But who knows? Maybe I'm insane. Maybe now that they've done this, Mandrill is just going to be like a staple in every toy build. But I think that's all that I wanted to check out. Nothing else has been drastically changed, I think, but I did want to show off these new mechanics. But that's going to do it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully this test patch makes you feel a little bit better about Super Auto Pets' future. Of course, like I said, whenever we've got a test patch, there's a lot of creativity, a lot of ingenuity, a lot of different things that's going to happen, but they always tweak. They're going to be tweaking for the rest of time. They're going to be tweaking like a crackhead where I used to live. Anyways, but that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Politely smack that like button's ass on your way out. And you know what? Have a wonderful day.